Всем доброго времени суток, с вами снова Андрей, и мы продолжаем играть Волк среди нас. В первом эпизоде, как мы помним, мы нашли голову Снежки. Боже. Сегодня что-то будет, ребята. Так просто волк это не оставит. Ух ты. Где это мы? Снежка. Полицейский участок.
If you just cooperate and answer the questions, you can go home. Maybe get some sleep.
Ну да.
How are you feeling? I know it's been a long night for you. You look like you could use some rest.
Мне нужно найти убийцу.
We all want the same thing here, Bigby.
Ну да. Это ваша работа.
I know what you must be going through. Really, I do.
Ой, вы не
But I could
понимаете.
use your cooperation.
Давайте.
No, I hate to say it, but I don't think you do.
Of course. You're right. I can't imagine what you're going through right now.
Все записывайте, ребят. Хотя кассета не записывает.
What is it with you cops? Always trying to empathize with people.
Психология.
This must be hard for you. Do you? Do you fucking know? Have you had a friend killed and their head left at your fucking doorstep?
Ну что?
No, didn't think so. Your nose is bleeding.
Нервничаете. Давление. Там еще осталось.
Missed a spot. You just smeared it across your face. You got a tissue or something? Detective Brannigan?
I'm Detective Brannigan.
Yeah, I know. I just said that.
Что-то тут не так.
Do you hear that? Please. Please.
Что с вами?
I'm sorry. Just make it stop, please.
Вас что, убивают? Что происходит? О, знакомая личность. Что ты с ней сделал?
What did you do to her?
She'll be fine. It's just a memory wipe spell. Very expensive, but it works. The whole station will forget the last 24 hours and everything they saw at the woodlands.
Хорошо.
Well, hurry up.
Пошли, Бигби. Нам пора начинать собственное расследование. Блин, какая офигительная игра. Как тебя зовут-то? Крейн. Точно. Давно не играл в эту игру. Спасибо, что подвез.
Thanks for the lift.
Certainly. We found Tweedledee chained up to a post. That was your doing, correct?
Да, он один из подозреваемых.
Well, I don't know why you detained him. Dee was at the trip trap when Snow was left at the woodlands, so he couldn't possibly be involved in this mayhem.
А его брат?
There's two of them, Dee and Dunn. and they've been snooping around every crime scene I've looked at.
That doesn't mean they're necessarily involved in the murders.
Ты что, заступаешься за них, что ли? Я все выясню, не беспокойся.
I know what you're thinking, Bigby.
Да ладно.
It's been one full night and a slice of morning, and I already miss her too.
Что имеем, не ценим, что потеряем, то плачем, да?
You know, I never get more homesick than when one of us dies. And now, for it to be snow, I've never been good with these sorts of things. I just can't believe this is really
Это
happening.
потеря.
Yeah, it's hard.
Но мы найдем, кто это сделает.
Our stories used to be so simple. We had a beginning, a middle, and an end.
Все меняется, друг мой.
Ever since we moved to this awful city, everything's gotten so confused.
А зачем вы все переехали? Жили бы... Как там?
Did she give
В
any
своих землях.
indication to what
В
she was
родных
thinking?
землях.
When you saw her last, I mean. I don't know why, but I'd like to know that she was. I
Она
guess
хотела много
fine, I
изменить.
suppose.
She could come off as callous sometimes, but she wasn't really. She said that she wanted to change things, make it easier for Fables to get help when they need it.
Ты что такой
I
угрюмый
don't know
стал?
what else to say, Bigby. We have to put an end to this.
Согласен.
It's been 2 murders in as many days. If we don't unearth our culprit, and soon, there will likely be another on our doorstep tonight.
I'll get it done.
Please, Bigby, for Miss White.
I got it.
Незачем давить на меня. Подвал.
That's not a very good answer, is it? Come on. Just tell me what I want to know. It will make things a lot less painful for you. In theory.
Oh, were you planning on using that? I just thought you really liked rubbing your little
Теребить свой
sword.
маленький клинок. Нарывайся.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Hello, Ichabod. Sheriff.
Bluebeard.
I was just chatting with our new friend.
You were supposed to wait for us to get back. I told you, if you want to be involved, you will do things my way. No violence!
Whatever you say, Ichabod.
Синий брат, ты не на меня ли рассчитываешь?
Hello, Big B.
I want answers, D.
Ты такой ублюдок.
I thought you wanted questions, and I was having so
Ты
much
морда
trouble
хитрая.
thinking of any good ones. Though I'd settled on, how's your head?
You see what I've been dealing with? What are you going to do about this, Bigby?
I'm glad you have a sense of humor. I hope that means you're willing to cooperate. Snow White is dead.
Look, I didn't kill anyone.
And
Не
I'm supposed
отмазывайся.
to just believe you.
You were with me when it happened, dummy.
I still have questions for you, D.
Sounds like a personal problem.
This
Так.
is ridiculous.
Let him work. He's got more
Что ты делал
experience
в
with
квартире
these
у
kinds
Веры?
of things.
You know I saw you at Faith's apartment. What were you doing there?
Girl's got air conditioning. You can't imagine what it's like living in a little shithole with no air.
I'm not fucking around here, D.
Лучше тебе сознаться.
All right, D. Let's get to know each other.
Ну давайте,
Come on, Big.
бить его пока не будем. А вот показать фотографию можно.
Fuck, Bigby. Don't make me look at that. Just put that away. Please.
Снежку
Snow
убили.
was murdered, D. She was important to me. If you know who did this, you have to tell
Давай,
me.
I
раскалывайся.
don't know what to tell you. You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't know who did it.
Что ты разнюхивать,
Just tell me
разнюхивать?
what you were doing at Faith's apartment.
Look, Bigby, we're not on opposite sides here. My brother and I are trying to get to the bottom of things.
Брат.
Same as you.
Your brother.
Опа!
Where was he last night?
I can't say. He could have been anywhere.
Take your best guess.
He didn't do
Да,
it, if
подумай.
that's what you're thinking.
Then where is he?
No, I'm not sending you after my brother. Look, I answered your question. Can I get my stuff back now?
Нет,
What
конечно.
did you find on him?
Oh, nothing of consequence, really.
А это не тебе решать. Деньги.
I should be leading the interrogation.
We can't have...
Так.
You always carry this much cash?
I've got a lot of
Слишком много
laundry to
денег.
do this week. What's it to you?
Хотел наемный убийца.
I better get that back.
I'm
Теперь
declaring
этичных
attacks
не
on
вернул.
uncooperative troublemakers.
Хо-хо-хо.
You
Если
take it
Боргет
out
нравится.
alone, you might not like the interest on that.
You'll need to account for that. You can't just... There are procedures to be followed.
Чувак,
We'll
отстань.
talk about it later.
So
меня
where's your
допрос.
brother?
Look, mate, I'd like to help. I would, but I can't
Это
tell you where
компенсация
he is.
за
Last time I
причиненный
saw
мне
him, we
ущерб.
split up and I went to find Faith.
Верина,
I
что?
don't know where he is now, but he didn't kill anybody.
You were looking for Faith?
Look, I went to her apartment. That's no secret. You saw me.
No, there's more to it. You said you were trying to find something.
Что ты искал?
All right.
Давай,
Since you
говори.
never answered my first question, what did you want from Faith?
Sorry, I can't help you. I'm not saying any more about it.
Скажешь.
You know, I really like spending time with you, Bigby. You're so pleasant. Let's be friends. You mind loosening those? I can barely feel my fingers.
Нет.
Real cute, you prick.
What are you doing?
Getting answers.
I told you to keep yourself under control.
Тише будь.
Let me handle this. What did you want from Faith?
I didn't want shit from that little thief.
Воровка.
Trouble than she's worth.
I could say the same about you.
Oh yeah?
What did she steal? Must have been valuable.
I don't know. It was just some dumb thing my boss was after.
What did you say?
Your boss.
So let's talk
Давай,
about
мой
your
дорогой
boss,
друг.
then.
Кто твой босс?
It's clear you're just following orders. So who's calling the shots?
No, I'm fucking done.
Ну, прости.
Fuck!
Но мне нужны ответы.
So, this is how it's gonna be.
Дальше будет хуже.
Last chance, Steve. Who are you working for?
Fuck you! You're a piece of shit, Bigby. Beauty was right about you. You're just
Что?
a sick...
Beauty.
Красавец?
You're full of shit.
Oh, we're good friends.
That's enough. I will not tolerate this savagery. You think someone was trying to kill Snow? Isn't it more likely someone was trying to get back at you by killing her?
А, как хочется
It's
его
your
ударить.
violent behavior and inability to control your nature that caused this mess. If it weren't for you, Snow might still be alive.
Что?
Fuck you.
What's going on down here?
Снежка? Ты жива? Что? А тогда кто была на пороге? Все не так легко и просто. Значит, убили какое-то другое сказание? Не, ну хорошо, что Снежка жива. Там все переполошились за одну ночь. Эпизод 4. В овечьей шкуре. Блин, не дала Вере. Эй, ты Крейну врезать. Может и хорошо.
hell was going on down there, Bigby? Abusing a prisoner like that. I thought you could control yourself.
Все вышло из-под контроля.
Things got out of hand.
Seems to be happening a lot lately.
Я был на эмоциях.
Rifkin told me what happened at the trip trap.
А что там было?
I hope
Небольшая
it was worth your
потасовка.
time.
Где, черт возьми, ты была?
Where the hell have you been all night, Snow?
I was working on this case. After a conversation in the taxi last night, I got a call from Toad. He said his son found a body. We thought it was Faith at the time. Getting her back here wasn't easy. But hopefully we'll find something on her to help us track down the killer. Or at least to figure out who she is.
Мне нужно
I
было
should
быть
have
там.
been there, Snow.
I tried calling the business office, but there was no answer. I couldn't find you, or anyone, so I took care of it.
Молодец.
Snow?
What is it?
Я рад, что жива.
I'm glad you're not dead.
Me too. I just want to get to the bottom of this. I just
Все мы
feel like
хотим докопаться.
What is it?
I feel responsible in a way. She looked just like me. And maybe that's why she was killed.
Но это не твоя вина.
Snow, it's not your fault.
But she looked just like me. That can't be a coincidence. We just have to find out who did this. And why
мы
she was
выясним.
clamoring to look like me.
Комар!
I mean, that's what it is, right? So, what's our next move?
Продолжаем работать.
Doing what we've been doing.
Что нам еще
Do our
делать?
jobs.
And I'm supposed to do what? Sit around the business office twiddling my thumbs? Waiting for the big bad wolf to solve all my problems?
Но я не это имел в
That's
виду.
not what I meant.
Well, then what did you mean? I told you, I'm tired of sitting around. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
I just want you to
Пошли
be
его.
careful. I almost lost you once.
I'm
and-
not yours to lose.
Сильно, грубо, но верно. Бывает.
I know it's dangerous, but I'm not helpless. I can take care of myself. I've been doing it for centuries. TJ is waiting inside. He was so freaked out last night, he wouldn't tell us much. Even now, he just stops talking altogether after a certain point. He's pretty shaken up, though, so try not to be too,
Волком.
you know.
Я справлюсь.
I can handle the kid.
Okay.
Ну, не надо ты глаза закатывать, Снежка. Все, я успокоился. Все нормально будет. Носорог. Обычно там оленей вешают.
TJ's over there. I don't know if you want to talk to him first or after, but let me know when you're ready to see the body. I want to be there.
Хорошо, Снежка. Бафхин!
Buffy,
Зеленый
do you have a
летающий друг.
second?
Of course, Miss Snow.
Так, ну. Карты Тара. Давайте поговорим сразу. Ти-Джей, не бойся.
Oh, that's enough. Mirror, vanish, cancel!
Что
What
ты
the
там
hell are you
смотрел?
doing?
Don't even get started with me, Sheriff.
What's
Я
going
шериф.
I saw what you did down there. Is that how you treat your prisoners? I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to give Tweedledee a good smack after what he put me through. But what you did to him was way over the bloody line.
Да что там было?
You scared the shit out of me, little boy. He saw everything.
Так, вот
on?
что.
Okay, Mr. Toad.
No,
I'm just doing my job, Toad.
your job is to protect us. That's not what you've been doing.
That's enough! Mr. Toad, I deeply regret the distress this has caused you and your son. But right now, we need to carry on with the investigation. I will be happy to speak with you about your concerns later, but you must understand how urgent this is. We need to talk to TJ.
Давай, парень.
This ain't over, Big B.
TJ. It's all right. Are you ready to talk to Mr. Wolf?
Не бойся. Ты же не такой урод, как этот тру.
Watch yourself, Big B. If you do anything to hurt me, boy.
Хватит мне угрожать.
It's okay.
Are you
Ты в порядке?
okay?
Go ahead, TJ.
I go swimming at night sometimes, in the river. I wasn't doing anything bad. I promise.
Ну, купаться не
Of
запрещено.
course you weren't.
We know you're a good kid,
У
TJ.
тебя нет
I'm
проблем.
not in trouble. Just tell me what happened.
I was there, under the big blocks, and I heard noisy feet. And when I hear that, I'm supposed to go underwater and stay real still and quiet.
That's right, son.
Then I saw... I saw the lady.
Давай, давай, успокойся. Не спеши.
Okay, son.
Take your time.
The lady fell in. But she didn't have her head on.
Боже.
I thought she was gonna pull me down too.
Представляете, какой стресс для пацана.
Cause she had rocks on her feet and she kept falling down in the dark parts.
Cinder blocks tied to her ankles. Is there more, TJ?
Is it true? You know when people are lying?
Конечно.
I heard you could do that.
Это моя работа.
Yeah, part of my job is being able to tell when people are lying. I'm really good at it. Is there something else you want to say?
Please, don't be mad.
What is it, TJ?
I didn't stay under the water.
What?
I know I'm supposed to, but I was scared, and I went to the top again. I couldn't help it.
I gave you very specific rules. You have to stay quiet and out of sight or bad things can happen. I told you.
Оставь в
Leave him
покое.
alone, Toad.
He's my son. I've set boundaries for a reason.
Потом.
This is a special circumstance. Leave him alone.
So you didn't stay underwater.
I don't know if anyone saw me, but someone said, "Stop laughing." And then I was
Смеяться.
scared, and I went under for as long as I could.
Wait, you heard someone?
Yes.
Why didn't you tell us before?
Кого-нибудь видел?
Did you see who it was?
No.
А чей
Do you
голос?
know whose voice it was?
No.
Sheriff.
Ладно, отпускаем его.
Okay, TJ.
I'm
А
sorry.
то сейчас перенервничает.
After I came up again, there was no one there, and I ran home, that's all. I promise. I want to go home.
Иди,
Okay,
иди.
you can go.
А то еще нервный срыв тут будет.
Thank you, TJ.
Okay, son.
Хорошо
Let's get you
сработано.
home.
You did a good job, kid.
Come on, then.
Почему администрация позволила жабу смотреть, что я делал?
That went about as well as I expected.
Это мне не нравится.
You want to go look at the body now?
Давай чуть-чуть попозже.
In a minute.
When you're ready.
Обязательно, Снежка, обязательно. Ну-ка. Зеркальце, скажи-ка мне что-нибудь.
Hey, mirror.
Hello, Big B. Nice to see you.
Я тоже рад тебя видеть. А, что
What
смотрел
were you
жаб?
showing Mr. Toad and his...
Хотя я уже знаю, что смотрел.
Cinderella selling shoes, Rapunzel, Rose, and of course there's you. And I can't help note that you did not rhyme. Do try to stick to the rules
Правила.
next time.
Yeah.
Ненавижу
I'll do
правила.
that.
Свет, мой зеркальце, скажи. Всю правду доложи. Покажи мне траля-ля.
Where can I find Tweedledum? That piece of scum.
У них такие хидные морды. А! Бесит. Так, ну. Давай, дровосек.
Woodsman and I were fighting. Now I want to know where he's hiding.
Пухает.
Well, that's helpful.
Все. Пошлите посмотрим на тело. Что это такие?
Snow's perfume. And acids. Maybe this has been harder on him than I thought.
Интересно, заметили, а тут есть перевод? А тут Снежки нету. Ну что ж, Снежка. Пошли посмотрим.
So, check out anyone who fits that profile. You might start with Bluebeard.
Right away, Miss Snow.
Are you ready to examine the body now?
Готов.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I almost forgot.
А, что там было?
Come on.
Улики? Ведьмин колодец. Здание Вудленд. Так, ну раз сюда подошли, посмотрим. Довольно глубоко. Похоже ведь.
Wow. I didn't realize.
Ты в порядке?
Okay. You don't have to stay.
I want to stay. I'll be fine. It's just a little strange. The glamour is so effective, it's invasive. But just do what you need to do.
Дайте. Подождите. Брошь.
That's weird. I don't wear a brooch like that.
Maybe it really belonged to her. Not part of the glamour.
Looks like something from the homelands. Buffkin, do you recognize these symbols?
Ну же, Бавкин.
No, nothing I've seen before.
Дайте голову обследую.
Check her mouth. There might be a ribbon in there, like before. Anything?
Nothing.
Can you close her mouth?
Да, Бигби, закрой рот. Что-то не очень приятно.
Thanks.
Так, ну все.
Looks just like Faith's did.
But there was nothing in her mouth this time. Do you think it was done by the same person?
Hard to tell. Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
No. He said he wanted to run more tests.
Уколы.
Track marks.
She used Mundy drugs?
Looks that way. Pretty heavily, too. I hear they only go for the legs if they've used up the veins in their arms. Or if they're trying to
Зачем
hide the
сказание
marks.
наркотики?
Wait. If the glamour is supposed to make her look like me, shouldn't it be concealing things like track marks? That brooch, too. Why would it change everything else? I've never seen one this sloppy.
Возможно, Чарли для этого
Possible it's
предназначен.
designed not to.
Designed not to hide track marks?
Good point.
The witches upstairs know what they're doing, that's why they cost so much. Unless someone is making glamours illegally?
It's not technically illegal, miss. It's not encouraged for sure, but there aren't any laws specifically forbidding it.
So there's some sort of black market for glamours?
One would assume so. I imagine anyone with access to the proper books and training could theoretically produce a glamour.
Yet another thing to worry about. Black market or not, it's a pretty good match. Look at that. The buttons aren't exact either. There's an extra one here.
Это же одежда. Ее всегда можно поменять.
You're right. These buttons are wrong. I wonder...
What?
Мне нужно расстегнуть жакет.
I need to open her coat.
Bigby, just let me.
Давай. Давай
We're
продолжить.
making progress. Let's see what else we can find.
Что-то Снежки совсем.
Well, I certainly hope you're behaving yourself up here, now that you're done punching people. What have you found out?
Я еще не
I
закончил.
haven't finished yet.
Well, get on with it then. We can't waste too much time here. The killer might be preparing another attack as we speak.
Так не отвлекай меня.
We should keep going.
Пришел тут, раскудахтался. Используй.
What is that?
Духи, как у Снежки.
How do you know what perfume I wear?
На столе
Can't
увидел.
fool this nose. Also, I saw the bottle on your desk. Looks like someone picked it out for her.
So, someone gave her instructions.
Так, что у нее там в руке?
Her fist is clenched.
So she fought back?
No marks on the knuckles.
Oh,
Maybe she was grabbing something?
maybe.
Давайте просто узнаем это. Надо рожать.
What are you doing?
Only way to find out.
Боже.
Jesus, Bigby. What is it?
Это цветочки.
Flowers.
Yeah.
Ну, не будем же лезть в трусы.
I've seen things like this before. It's definitely magic, though witches don't usually craft objects these days.
I don't think it's wise to fool around with that. It's some kind of black market magic. Who knows what it could do? We should have it looked at.
Тогда отойди.
Just to make sure it isn't dangerous.
You may be right. One way to find out.
What?
There's something in here.
И чё так волнуюсь?
How do we open it?
I
Я
think I can
разберусь.
figure it out. Something to do with these rings here.
Так, подождите. Вот, что-то похоже уже. Ну же. Олень!
A deer. What does that mean? Oh.
Мне кажется, это волосы Снежки.
Is that...
It's your hair.
Ей это явно не нравится.
Someone must have taken this from my apartment. I noticed it was missing, but I didn't think. This was the last picture I had of Rose and me. My sister and I don't talk much anymore.
В наши квартиры повылезает просто как угодно. Что за дела?
She's a troll?
О боже.
Gotta be kidding me.
All
Успокойтесь.
right, you can calm down. It's not like you haven't seen a troll before.
Who is she?
Я это 100 раз видел.
That wasn't there before.
Наверное.
Who do you think she is? I don't know many trolls, I'm afraid.
Возможно,
Should've
Холли
left it
знает.
back in the homelands.
Maybe Holly knows.
The owner of the trip trap? No, she looks a little... Oh no.
What is it?
It's not Holly, it's her sister Lily. She was reported missing, but I guess it just slipped through the cracks.
We have to go tell Holly.
Right. Who knows, she might know something about this. Who Lily was
Боже,
seeing.
там из-за этого драка началась, насколько я помню. Что ты сказал?
We should go.
You can't go out there.
Why not?
It's too dangerous. Someone tried to kill you. Bigby, you can't let her go out there with you.
If Snow wants
Пусть
to
она
come
сама
with me,
решает.
I'm not gonna stop her.
But
We should leave now. You ready?
Yeah.
И не дуйся на меня, это правильный выбор. Не, чё, она девочка маленькая, что ли, чтобы ей запрещать? Снежка, не ходи туда, это опасно.
This whole thing is complete bullshit, and always has been. I mean, what's his job, really?
To
Вот это
keep
про меня?
shit from reaching the woodlands. Jack, I don't know where they are.
You're a bar. You're supposed to have darts around.
And I normally do, but who knows where the fuck they went to
Что за
after...
Джек? Всем привет!
Come on, Holly. I need entertainment.
Так, чего вы на меня уперлись так?
This'll do.
Мне нужно поговорить с Холли.
You got a minute?
Why?
Please, Holly. It's important.
Miss White, I heard you had kind of a strange morning.
It's been kind of a strange morning for everyone, I think.
Every time I see this guy, he seems to lose weight. It's amazing. It really is. He loses weight and yet somehow keeps all the muscle.
Он типа нарывается.
Wolfie, my dear, how are you?
Отлично. Дайте мне поговорить с Холли.
Because, you know, we were just talking about you. All of us. At the bar, here.
Не
I'm
сейчас.
really not in the mood right now.
Well, I was in the mood to play darts, so I guess nobody's getting what they want. I'm dying to hear about the body that came out of the East River this morning. It was a fable, right?
Откуда вы все это знаете?
Everyone knows.
Tweedledee was just here.
You said it looked like Snow White.
Sure it wasn't Tweedledum?
Well, no, but he seemed pretty sure.
Crane.
Sorry.
Tweedledee said you arrested him for no earthly reason. Kept him locked in the cellar all
Он
fucking
был
night.
подозреваемым.
He said you tortured him. Which, I don't know, that seems like a breach of your legislative duties. Bigby, come on. You can't be so dumb as
Jack,
to...
find the off button, now!
What is it with you two? You and Gran are all, let's get a posse together when there's no one around, but as soon as the big bad
Вроде
wolf
Холли не
walks
хотела
in,
бунтовать.
your tails go between your legs. Cat got your nerve? What happened?
What happened?
Блин, Джек,
I'm tired of
вали
that.
отсюда.
Tired of what?
Jack.
What? Bigby, look. 2 fables are dead. And shit, Gren's sister,
Holly's sister.
Holly's sister, has been missing for what? A few days now? And we haven't heard word one
Шел
of her
вон.
from anyone. Hey, easy! Ah, fuck! What'd I do? It's an honest question.
Вали просто.
Go fuck on up a beanstalk, Jackie boy.
Верно.
Man, you gotta learn some new lines. Let me tell you.
All right then. Actually, have there been any updates on my
Давайте
sister?
прямо скажем.
Holly, your sister's dead. She's the one we found early this morning.
Да, такие новости неприятно слышать.
God fucking damn it! Of course, the dear princess, Snow fucking White, is all safe and sound.
Так, Грен, не нарывайся.
Where were you when we reported this weeks ago, huh? Where are you when we ever fucking need you? If you'd give 1 ounce of a shit about her, about any of us, she might have been saved. She might have been cared for. She might have been...
Взял Холли, вывел.
I'm sorry, Holly.
Мне жаль.
I'm sorry we found your sister this way, and I wish this had ended up better.
Не, ну кто ж знал? Люди пропадают, исчезают, но не
Holly,
так же.
Get the fuck out of my bar.
I just
It
want
should have been you. It should have been you, and it wasn't.
Не будь эгоистичным. Вообще этого не должно было произойти.
We recovered this from her personal effects.
Комар!
I thought you might like to have it.
Этот выжил.
I didn't know she still had this. The copper was from a dwarf mine.
That was decent of you.
Это не такая ценная улика.
Grin,
Yeah?
take off for a bit, would you?
Are you sure?
С внешней взгляд такой добрый, что ей прям хочется открыться. Поэтому она с детьми ладит. Ну, как с
I don't
детьми,
know
со
that much
всеми.
about her life. Honestly, we didn't talk often. She was lost here in the city.
Кто еще
Just
может
got
знать?
swept away by it.
Did she have any friends? Anyone who could tell us what she might have been doing? Why she'd be a target?
I don't know about her friends. She hung around where she worked mostly.
А где она работала?
She was hooking to pay down debt.
Ну да, конечно.
You have to see her that way. Eventually, the only people she owed were
Как
her
еще можно
work.
зарабатывать
You know,
деньги?
that shithole club, the pudding and pie.
Быстро и легко.
The owner, Georgie, with all his fucking fees. It's a crock of shit. That's how they kept her under their thumb, really.
Holly, it's okay.
Pudding and pie, huh? What do you know
Что ты
about
знаешь
the
об этом
place?
месте?
It's a real garbage dump.
We can just go check it out. We've got a lead. Maybe we can take it from here.
Lily.
Можем мы
Thanks
чем-нибудь
for
помочь
everything,
тебе?
Holly. Is there anything we can do to...
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
It's not charity. It's looking out for our own.
Is she... Where is she?
Она в
She's at the
администрации.
business office. She's taken care of.
I'm gonna have to go down there and get her. Fuck.
Please, we can handle the funeral arrangements.
No, it's a kind of... It's a formality with trolls. We burn our dead by sunrise, or... I don't know.
Я
Some old world
поговорю с
shit
Крейном.
will fuck your soul up.
I'll check with the deputy mayor about that. He'd want to be kept in the loop.
This is really important to me.
Look, why don't you come down with me to the business office, and we'll see what we can do. That club?
I'll go down there now. See what I can find out from the owner.
You were good with her. I'm impressed.
Я стараюсь.
Really. Thanks. It just made everything easier.
Да, после разгрома. Сутки не прошли. Ах, тут такие новости. Ах. Так, ну давайте узнаем, что будет дальше в следующей серии. Да, тяжелая игра, наверное. С вами был Андрей, всего доброго, пока-пока-пока.